This is screwed up. I didn't mean to go live quite yet. It jumped on me. And for some reason, it made me go live right away. I was trying to do this at 3:25, but that's okay. We can start right now. Anybody out there? I'm going to move that away from me just a little bit. I feel like I'm staring at myself a little too much. Hey, we got somebody. All right. Little impromptu. What is it? Wednesday? I lose track of the days lately. Stream, Wednesday afternoon stream. How's everybody doing? Anybody out there? Oh, they left. Come on, guys. Come on in. I know it's impromptu. It usually takes a few minutes to get anybody in these ones. So that's okay. We'll hang out for a few and see what's going on. Got two. All right, two people. How's it going, guys? Who's there? Who we got? Oh, Shivos Adventures. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I've been doing pretty good. We have really nice weather here, and everything's going pretty well today. Just kind of hanging around the house waiting to go to work after a while, hopefully. Anyway, I think I'm going to work, and just hanging out. Thought I'd pop in here for a while and see how you guys were doing. And how's everything there, man? Ugh. I was planning, I wanted to try to make a regular video today, but I got a few things going on. I'm semi halfway waiting to go to work, I think. So I think they're going to call me here shortly. So I didn't want to get too involved in making an actual video that I have to edit and do all that stuff too. I thought I'd pop in here and see if we can get a little chat going for a little while. We'll see if my phone goes off during this very, very well. Nice weather down there too in Oklahoma. Cool, man. Good to hear. Yeah, I can't complain about this at all. December 4th, and we are like 50-some degrees outside, I think, so it's pretty damn nice. Cannot complain one bit about that. I'm sure we're going to get punished sooner or later. We had a little bit of bad weather earlier in the year, but I'm sure we'll be getting some more. So, enjoy this while we can, right? Kim has the car today. She's got the Challenger at her work. So I'm stuck with the Saturn and the Prius today. And I was planning to change the oil in the Prius. But like I said, work called and they want to know if I can do this trip. And it's not organized yet, so they're supposed to call me back. So I'm just kind of hanging out. If they don't... I was afraid to get under the car, start trying to change the oil. Then they call me to go to work real quick, and I got kind of a problem. So I figured I better hold off on the oil change for now. I need at least an hour and a half or whatever to get the car, get the crap out, get the oil changed, put everything away, and get cleaned up. So I need to make sure I have a window of time there where I can get all that done before they call me, and I don't think that's going to happen right now. So I'm putting that on the back burner for now. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, we've had like a few people come in a couple times, but they always leave right away. So it must be just people hanging out on the internet looking for something to do. They see this and go, "Oh, that looks boring," and they leave again. Usually we have a couple. I actually scheduled this for 3:25, and it did something weird, and it made me come in early live. It just, when I went to hit the next step, you get this little process to go live. I hit next step, and it made me go live right then, which I didn't mean to do. But so now we're just now getting to where I had it scheduled for. So we'll see what happens. Maybe get a couple people. Still no word on the Tesla other than the got the VIN number a while back, and that usually means getting pretty close to delivery. So, but we're still waiting on that. So hopefully that comes. It would be really cool if it came while we had nice weather. That would be awesome. But I have a feeling with the timing and it being winter and everything and the way things just tend to go, it'll come. It's going to show up in the middle of a horrible cold spell or winter ice storm or something. But that's okay. It'll make for good video either way. Hope to get some pretty decent video of the whole delivery process and whatever. Yeah, that should be pretty cool. Yeah, it is. Looks like it's gonna. This is I've never It is going to be lonely, it looks like. We got 2 people now. Usually on these impromptu ones I do during the week, it usually takes a few minutes for people to start coming in. But this one's taking a really long time. I usually have to talk to myself for a minute or two, but this one I've got you, and there's one other person lurking around out there. I know this is a time when most people are going to be busy, so they're not going to even, the regulars that usually come in, we got about 15 or 20 regular people that are usually here, and they won't be here probably because they're all working, or even if they're not working, they're not expecting this to happen, so they probably won't even notice it till later. I get a lot of comments like that later from people like, hey, I saw you do a live stream, I didn't know it, I would have been there, but they don't see it till later, but that's okay. So we come in. I really want to make a video, but it's just like I said, I got all this work hanging over my head, or I think I'm going to work here in a little while, so I can't really dig into anything too much because once they call me, I got to go. So my jacket and my little lunchbox and everything is ready to rock. If they call me, I'm ready to go. Your challenge is getting fixed right now. What's going on with that? I want to do some stuff to the challenge. There's just a couple of minor things. Oh, you blew the engine. Too much nitrous. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. So how long is that gonna take to get fixed? Any idea? Whatever they say, plus a couple weeks. That's how things usually are. You're running 150 shot, a couple more weeks, like they said. Oh yeah, a couple more weeks, probably maybe 3. No, some places aren't bad, but things always take longer than you think. So well, hopefully that all gets taken care of. Chad Campster, what is going on? How you doing up there? You guys having this nice weather up there too? Really beautiful here right now. A little cloudy coming in, but the temperature is great, so can't complain. Happy about that. I'm just kind of hanging out here waiting to go to work. I think I'm going to work anyway. Hoping. I'm driving to Wichita and back tonight, I think. Well, a bunch of Chivos Adventures messages got retracted. I don't know what that was. It popped up and then it went away. Hey, Kyle's here. What's going on? Good to see you in the live chat there, Kyle. How's it going, man? I saw that you sent me an email. I hadn't had a chance to look at it yet. I got a bunch of emails from people, and I was going to sit down and go through all of them earlier, but I just got this work thing going on, and I wanted to do this too, so I will get to that, though. Looks like you sent a picture or video or something, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't get a chance to look at it yet. You got low 40s and the snow is melting up there. Cool, Chad. Better enjoy this because we are in Nebraska, so better enjoy it while we can. It's probably going to get miserable. You're getting ready for work? Yeah, me too. I'm kind of ready. I'm just waiting for the phone call to go. I got my jacket and everything else I need, and my lunchbox is packed with stuff. And it's a picture of your cousin's truck. Cool. Awesome, Kyle. I'll look forward to seeing that. I like to pack a couple of drinks and some food and stuff so that I don't stop on the road and waste money at some convenience store somewhere and buying crap. So Kim's got me doing that, which I appreciate that. One of the reasons we can afford the Tesla and the Challenger and all that stuff is because of her money management skills. Mine are not very good. If it were up to me, I'd just run out the door, and then in a couple hours I'd be thirsty and I'd stop and spend some money, and then I'd be hungry and I'd stop and spend some more money. She makes me she gets me to think about things and bring my own drinks and bring my own food, and that way it's like a quarter the price of stopping to do it. So She's pretty good about that stuff. Chivos Adventure says they down in Oklahoma. You guys had some snow like in the middle of last month, but we haven't. We've had a couple snows here. Yeah, one like middle of last month, I guess, and then another one. Free railroad water. What's free railroad water? Did I yawn? I must not even have realized I was doing it. I'm even drinking my Pepsi Zero with extra caffeine in it. I had my first semi not so cool people at work the other day. Pretty much everybody I've driven around has been really cool. That I had a did I yawn? I'm sorry, guys. I had a 4 people in the car that they were kind of dicks, but whatever. I guess out of about 20 or so trips, there's been one set of people that weren't too cool, but that's okay. I mean, they weren't like horrible either, but they just weren't very cool. Chivos says he can't wait for his car to get finished because you're driving slow. That's the Econo line. That kind of sucks. At least you got something. Look at the bright side. You got something to drive. So could be worse. A lot of people would love to have that. So. Yeah, some people, Kyle, these guys weren't bad. They were just the first ones that weren't like super cool. Like they got in the car and one of them said something like, "Oh, the driver looks like made some name, somebody they knew apparently," and they kind of one of them's like, "Oh yeah," and they kind of chuckled. They kind of talked about me like I wasn't there, and I kind of turned around like, "What?" You know, like maybe they'd explain what they were saying or whatever, and they didn't say anything. And then a couple times I was taking them somewhere where I hadn't been before, so I had to ask them a couple of turns, "Is this the right turn?" And they seemed irritated by that. Just a couple little things, but. Usually people are super helpful and they're really cool and all that, but these guys weren't the coolest, but that's okay. Maybe they were having a bad day. Hey, what's up, Johnny's Garage? Snow has been bad up there in Wyoming, so the Hellcat is sitting. Yeah, you got to put her away in the snow. Wyoming's a beautiful state, though. It's still nice up there. I lived in Colorado for 30 years, and it went from it changed a lot in that amount of time. There's just so many freaking people there now. You lived in your Econo line for a few years? Damn. You can do that, though. I drove a couple of those for work before at my old jobs at Coors and Miller and out there in Colorado. I drove. That's what they bought me a brand new one. Drove it for years and years and years. Not a bad vehicle. Chad says, I have friends who are engineers and conductors. Some of those people think they're better than everyone else. Yeah, they're, most of them have been really cool. Just these guys, I don't know. They were just being kind of jerks. Like, I'm sitting right here, like they wouldn't, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It wasn't terrible. It was just kind of weird. Do some cool donuts for the channel. You're going to do some cool donuts for the channel? Send me some video of doing donuts for the channel. I'll put them on my channel. Yeah, the thing was that I had been to this place once before, and when you're driving these vehicles, there's a GPS, and it was telling me to do this other turn, but in my mind, I was thinking that wasn't right because it didn't look right from what I remembered from a couple weeks ago. So I asked him, and I was right. I was actually right, but he's like, I don't know. They just seemed annoyed that I asked for a couple of directions because I had, like I said, I kind of remembered it from about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but it had been a long time. And actually, the place we ended up at the very end, I hadn't been to, but part of it was the same route basically. And there was a couple things where I was like, this doesn't, and I was right. But anyway, they just seemed, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's what I agree. I don't really understand why they'd be bothered by that. I'm driving all over Kansas, all over Nebraska. Nobody's going to know every single turn, every place that, they do, because they go there all the time. And those are the best years of your life, living in that van, thinking about doing it again. Cool. Sometimes we think we're in a bad position, and later on in real life we realize that things were actually pretty good. Yeah, some awesome van building videos, mini apartments. I've seen some really cool stuff. I kind of wish that the old, the old '70s van craze would come back, because I think those were cool. I know they're kind of funny looking now, but the whole idea of it was pretty cool, and I think it probably will come back. I know it kind of has. I know there's some channels and some organizations and stuff that are all into that, but I always thought that was kind of cool. I think it's kind of a neat thing. It'd be kind of a cool thing to have, like, vans, custom vans come back as like a mainstream thing. Yeah, Kyle, exactly. That's why we have GPS. Anyway, and they weren't, like I said, they weren't super rude. They just weren't as cool. They were just semi kind of like they were annoyed by me or something, which is fine. I didn't care, because once I got rid of them, I had like a 3.5 hour drive home by myself, which I love. That's the best part, is when you drop people off and then you're just by yourself. All you got to do is go home. Shaggin' wagons. Oh, Shivos, yeah, I hear you there. Child support killed me for 19 years, almost 20 years. It was pretty rough times. I'm so glad that's over. And yeah, that was, I mean, it was taking a huge chunk of my. There's a couple different expeditions. One of them's a couple years old. One of them's brand new. Just depends on which one I end up driving that day. But usually I drive the brand new one. If it's there, I pick that one. But there's one that's maybe a 2015 or something like that too. Yeah, child support will kick your butt. I had to pay child support for a long time. I missed some payments over the years, so then I had to pay it even longer. I had to pay for quite a little while longer after it would have actually been over. Yeah, it was pretty rough. You knew a guy. Yeah, it's too bad he passed on, the guy that lived down by the river in a van, the motivational speaker. The expedition's pretty nice, though. I do like it. Yeah, it has the EcoBoost. What is it, 3.5 with the turbos? I think it's pretty. It gets up. It's not bad, man. Overall, it's a really nice vehicle. Really like it, especially once I got used. Once you drive it enough times to where it becomes kind of like your car, and you can do everything without looking, and you know where everything's at. It's a pretty nice vehicle, I gotta say. I wouldn't hesitate to buy one if I needed something like that for some reason. Yeah. Yep, Kyle. And we have to take them off road quite a bit too, and they've done pretty well. One of them has some fairly aggressive tires on it. The older one does. The newer one just has like pretty much normal looking tires. But I've had to take them off road a few times through fields and through super muddiness after a snowstorm, and through drive down alongside the tracks between the ditch and the tracks through snow and mud down there, and it did fine every time. I never had any problem whatsoever. So crawled up some pretty steep hills with it. So pretty definitely not a bad vehicle at all. Yeah, I guess they're pretty good engines, I suppose. I don't, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about them, but hear a lot of good stuff about them. So, Sean, what's going on? That's doing okay. I'm kind of waiting right now for them to call me. I think I'm going out here in a little while, but waiting for them to get things organized and call me back. So I thought I'd jump on here real quick. But yeah, I like it. I like the job so far. A lot of alone driving time, which is perfect for me. So can't complain. How's things with you, Sean? How's the car doing? Kyle, you have a Terrain V6 GMC Terrain, right? Chivos is just glad you don't have to work 3 jobs anymore. Yeah, that's rough, man. Yeah, there's cameras, and they're not on all the time. If you do anything like, you can set them off by doing something really rough with the car, like hitting the brakes really hard, or any major events in the car, it turns on. And you can also turn it on if you want to. You can hit a button if you want to record something for some reason, like somebody gets out of hand or something strange happens. I set it off one time. I was going down Highway 81 or Interstate 135, whatever it was right there. And I was trying to get off on the exit to Interstate 70 to go east on 70. And the on-ramp and the off-ramp are like super close to each other. And there's a guy coming up to get on the highway. So I slowed down thinking I'd be nice and let him on. And then he slowed down too. So we're side by side. And I had like a couple hundred feet to get to my exit at this point. So I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. And for some reason he slows down and anyway, ended up I had to hit the brakes pretty hard to not miss the exit. I got on the brakes a little bit harder than I should have. It set the camera off. So it records like 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after any event like that. So I just waved a lot and smiled. Everything was fine, but all the times they said if you go off road a lot, it might go off. I haven't had that happen. And like I said, I've been through some did some pretty good fun 4-wheeling with that thing, and haven't had the camera turn on yet doing that. And they say they can't turn it on and spy on you. I don't know whether that's true or not, but like if you're driving home and you got the radio cranked up and you're singing and dancing, they can't see you apparently, but who knows? Maybe they can. Yeah, I should flip to the bird. Hey, that's a crazy name. Leonidas Tullius. Hello, Leo. What's up, Leo? How's it going, Leo? My phone's going. Let me see what's up here. Nope, not work. I've got another company contacting me to do videos of their product. It's a hair, beard, and mustache for men dyeing color place that's trying to compete with Just for Men. I don't know if I should do it or not. Good here, Leo. Everything's good. Just doing a little impromptu we usually do these on Sunday nights at 7:45 Central Time, but I like to throw a few in once in a while during the week like this when I can. So we're just doing a quick little stream to hang out and see who shows up. Yeah, I don't do anything in there that I wouldn't want anybody to see, Chad, because there's a camera right there. Whether I just feel like there's got to be a way they could be watching if they wanted to. So I try to. And sometimes when you're out in the middle of nowhere in these vans and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're waiting on a train somewhere and you have to pee or something and there's nowhere to drive to do that. Everything's you're out in the middle of rural Nebraska, so you just hop out of the car. But I always make sure when I hop out, I'm somewhere where that camera's not going to be able to record anything. You called into work today, Leo? Uh-oh. This is great. Well, you got a day off. Cool. Kyle said, oh, you have Kyle has an endoscopy next Thursday. What is that? I know it's some kind of medical procedure, obviously, but no, I did not see that picture, Chad. Someone's messing with my neighbor's stuff. What the hell? No, I didn't see that picture. My next door neighbor on this side over here is having new siding put on her house, and I've been trying to sleep a little bit during the day because sometimes I get called out late at night. So I just try to take a little bit of nap so I'm not falling asleep at the wheel. So, but they're over there pounding on the side of that house, like literally like 30 feet from my bedroom. So I tried to sleep on the other side of the house, and that didn't work. But so finally I went back in there, and I kind of got used to the pounding and just went to sleep. I know stuff's got to be done or whatever. It's nobody's fault. It's just one of those situations like, damn, I need to at least try to catch an hour or two of rest during the day so that if I do have to go out overnight, I'm not, dragging butt. It's not dangerous. Yeah, I'll get the shotgun. I think they're just picking up some junk, but they seem like they're supposed to be there. So I don't recognize any of the people, but they don't look too, they're very relaxed and taking their time. So I guess they're okay. Leon has a question. Will a tune make it so you can't get your car smogged in California? I don't know about that. California's crazy. Oh, they go down into your stomach. Okay. So that's where they go down into your stomach. And where you to figure out what's wrong and fix it. Yeah, you get it looked at and get it fixed, man. There's nothing worse than feeling bad all the time. So it's hard to get much done in life or feel good about life if you're physically not feeling well, for sure. Got to try to always get whatever you got to do to make yourself feel decent. I'm just getting old. I keep thinking like all these sore muscles and joints and other little issues, and I keep thinking like I'm still in the mode of thinking it's going to go away. I just need to rest or whatever. It dawns on me once in a while. It's like, Joe, you're just getting old, dude. It's just how it's going to be now. Yeah, Chad, exactly. Ask Volkswagen. They'll tell you how to beat the emissions game. Shivo says he doesn't think it'll affect your smog check. I don't know if that will or not. Uh-oh. Oh, my coffee that I bought came in. Cool. My kid's selling coffee for her school stuff, so it came in. I get to go get it. My neck hurts like all the time now. It's just sore all the time. I do believe I have his email, and I think I have yours too, so I could. It's oh crap. Hold on a second. It's like Mopar or something. It's Mopar Pup, like PUP, at AOL.com. I shouldn't give that to the whole stream, I guess. Mopar Pup at AOL.com. Hey, Kyle, thanks for being in here, man. Good luck with your procedure and everything. Hope that all goes well. My daughter's texting me. Sorry, guys. Looks like Adrian's in the house. What's up, Adrian? Adrian says upper endoscopy isn't so bad. You freaked out because you threw up and you couldn't breathe or move until they cleared your airway. Oh, God. Chad's got to go. I'll put a hi, Joey, on. He'll take a look. What cool. Okay. Maybe I will see it. Take care, Kyle. I'll check that photo and stuff out here in a little while. Maybe tonight when I'm on, if I'm working tonight, I'll be sitting probably around a lot in the van doing nothing. So I'll check that stuff out then. Give me a chance to catch up on some emails. You made it most of the day without painkillers, but went to the store and needed it by the time you got home. Progress is good, even if it's a little slow. You know, everything helps. Every day helps. I saw an article yesterday, and I forgot to read the whole thing. I just read the headline of it, and something about Mopar possibly putting out an even more powerful Challenger, a red eye with even more horsepower. I forgot. It just popped into my head. I need to go back and find that. I saved it somewhere. Anybody see that? It was like 800 and something horsepower. I forget now. You're getting tired of being stuck home, Adrian? Yeah, I hear you. I've been that way before a couple times too. And even lately, this job, sometimes I'm home for several days at a time without really getting out and doing much. And it gets mentally kind of draining after a while. There's only so much you can do around here too, even if you just want to get out and do something. You go drive around the block 20 times and come back because that's all there is to do. Go to the grocery store, go to the Casey's and get something to drink or something. And there's not much else to do. Kim always says there's lots of stuff I could do around here, and she's right. And I try to do some of it, but I yawned again. I know I'm guilty that time. I remembered. I realized I did it. The first time I don't remember doing, but you guys said I did. So you're excited to get back to work. You might get to go back Tuesday. Cool. Well, that's not too far off, at least. Enjoy your last few days of hanging out. I think I've officially watched every video on YouTube. It's like something's going to pop up one of these days and says, "You're done. You've seen everything there is to see." This is Leo. You got a 2016 6-speed 5.7 Challenger. You got a Can-Am Blackhawk cold air intake. Cool. Merged X-Pipe Flowmaster Super 10s. Resonator deletes. Tune would wake it up. I also have pedal commander. Yeah, tune would probably wake it up. Probably need to get a tune with all that. Oh, you have pedal commander? Cool. The 5.7 is pretty cool because you can do a lot of stuff to it more than the 392, I guess. So Adrian says, like that guy that downloaded 9 terabytes of porn. Good Lord. Good Lord. Lord, that's strange. Oh, I decided to do this one in the dining room, or the kitchen, as opposed to the spare bedroom with the one of the spare bedrooms with the American flag in the background. Thought I'd do it out here. It's a little bit, little different. I think I made a video out here the other day too, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I remember this being in the background. Sean's a little behind in the chat. You're still working. Hellcat's doing fine. Oh yeah, you're going to the Texas in January thing. Yeah, cool. Hoping to run mid to low 10-second quarter mile times. Cool. Here in Nebraska, we don't have to have an emissions test or smog test or anything, or safety test or any of that stuff, thankfully. It's full on winter there now, so you got the car in the garage. Yeah, I saw a video of a girl and a female driving a Scat Pack, and I keep forgetting what the hell what her channel name is. But she did a 11.35 or something in a stock Scat Pack 1320, which was pretty cool. What the hell is her name? Burnout Bombshell, I think is her channel. There's so many women good at drag racing. What's up with that? Sean says the pedal commander was a fun little purchase I made for your 6-speed challenge. You really like that? I keep hearing like good things about it, but I hear other people say it's just kind of gimmicky and stupid. So I don't know. Don't have one, never used one. So I couldn't really say. Just go by what I read or hear in YouTube videos. I watched an interesting video. Dude, what's his name? Rush Shift, I think it is. You guys have probably seen his videos. He's got a Challenger and he's also got a Mustang, but he was in his Challenger SRT and he was racing a guy in a Mustang who got super mad when he beat him every time. And then the guy got out and started accusing him of nitrous and all kinds of other things. He let the guy, go in the car, pop the hood, do whatever he wanted. Then the guy said he's still lying. There's stuff going on under there that nobody can see and all this kind of crazy stuff. The guy was pissed. And then the guy jumped in his car and took off out of the parking lot, all angry and everything. It was a pretty funny video. So you like the pedal commander then, Leo? So you think it has changed the car? It's the real deal. Cool. I'd like to do something to the Challenger soon. We got the Tesla coming. We got all this other stuff going on. Everything else has kind of been put on the back burner for this moment anyway. Is it Rush Shift? I think that's the name of that guy's. Yeah, that's a good video. That guy was seriously mad. If you're going to get that mad when someone beats you, you shouldn't be out there doing it. It's supposed to be fun. That was one of the better videos I've seen lately just because the guy flipped out so bad. It was embarrassing. Yeah, it was a good channel. I watched a few of his other videos too after that, and I've seen some before too as well, but where he was beating people and they didn't get all mad. Everybody's just cool with it, and everybody shakes hands and we'll do this again when you get your mods done, that kind of thing, and everybody's cool. But this one dude was he just couldn't accept it. He got beat every single time too. They did like a few 40 rolls and a 50 and a 60 or something. And he beat him every time. He gets back to the parking lot and he's like, "There's no way that thing stopped." Blah, 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 blah. Let's see, I drove my Challenger Monday. Made a little bit of the video in the Challenger Monday and then came back to the house and finished the rest of it. The girlfriend has it up in Hastings, Nebraska today at her job. So I'm stuck with Prius and Saturn. Have I ever watched the Valley Racing Channel? No, I haven't seen that. I'm going to write that one down. Valley with an E. I need to find some new channels. I've been, like I was telling you guys last time, I still watch a lot of car channels lately, but I've been like watching a bunch of other stuff too. A lot of urban explorers and what else have I been watching? That one channel I told you guys about the other night, Company Man, where he just about the history of all these different huge companies in the country that goes through the whole history of the company and how they got started and some of them, that have gone away. Like, it's pretty interesting stuff for me anyway. I like stuff like that for some reason. Like the rise and fall of Kmart and all those kind of things. Yeah, I like RT Life. I have not seen his videos lately. They haven't been getting suggested in my suggestions thing for probably why, for some reason. But once in a while, I'll go check out what he's up to. Yeah, his channel he's done a good job of growing that channel over the last couple of years. There's some good ones. I was thinking the other day, it's been a year. I think it was the 1st or the 2nd of December of last year when Family Cruising got busted. So that's been just about a year since that big story where he got arrested and all that stuff for putting his street racing videos on YouTube. So that was something to. I was thinking about maybe talking about that a little bit, but I always enjoyed his videos, especially when he had the Hellcat. When that burned up and then he got the Viper, it wasn't as cool of a channel, I didn't think. I still liked it, and he's still a funny guy, an interesting person to hear talk. But I really liked his Punk Crazy Purple Hellcat was the reason I started watching him, and he was always doing fun, crazy stuff with that, and that was what made it cool. I didn't think the Viper was quite as interesting to me. And I think he was kind of hinting around about getting something different, like maybe another Challenger of some sort at the time. And then that's when everything went to hell. One morning, woke up and found out he's in jail for all the stuff he'd been putting on YouTube, which is a crazy story, but definitely interesting story. And it definitely made a big splash in the Mopar YouTube world. But yeah, that was just a year ago. So right this time last year, that was all going down. RT likes turning his 5.7 inch stroker. Cool. I will probably have to. I want to write that down too, just so I could remind myself to go check out his videos again. I've caught some maybe in the last month or so, but it's weird how YouTube will suddenly they'll be suggesting people's videos to you in your little suggestions thing, and then just all of a sudden they just disappear, and sometimes you don't even realize it. And after a while, you're like, oh, whatever happened to that one guy's channel, that one girl's channel? And then you realize, God, they've made 30 videos since then, and I haven't seen any of them because for some reason it's not showing up in my suggestion list or whatever you call it. The YouTube algorithm is strange. I don't know if they know how it works. As soon as you guys make my channel huge, I can get a Hellcat instead of just the Scat Pack. Come on, guys, now. Tell all your friends and your grandparents. Wake the neighbors. Tell the kids down the street. I do appreciate all you guys, though, the ones who are here and the subscribers that I do have. Definitely 100% appreciative and thankful for all of you guys. Even sometimes the trolls will come in here and they'll think that they're going to freak us all out, but we just roll with it and don't really care what they're saying and just keep talking to them and being nice to them. And next thing you know, they're being nice and just talking like normal people in the chat. It's always kind of funny when that happens. Once in a while, one of them will just go away. But most of them end up just joining into the talk after a while because we are not fazed by their whatever they're trying to stir up. Girlfriend talking to me on Facebook there. I enjoy a good troll as long as they're funny. I always enjoy them, and I'll give it right back, and we can always have fun with that. Sometimes I encourage it. Looks like Ziala SS has a new video or something. What was that? I just got some kind of notification about him. Let's see what that was. Something about a Hellcat, and he's a Camaro guy, so Oh, dang it. I lost it. There it is. Oh, man. Ah, dang it. What happened to it? I lost it. Oh, there he is.
Driver in the left lane.
I'm going to get a copyright strike.
Especially here in the wintertime. Oh, yeah, I see you, little damn Honda.
He's kind of a cranky little guy, but he's funny as hell.
Looking at me. Hey. I don't get too many girls looking at me, but that one was definitely looking at me. I didn't get to read that last comment. I see, dude, we need something or whatever. There seems like there's 12 people watching. That's a good thing right there. So what we're doing is we're talking about Opie and Hellcat, Life of Palace, second he purchased a new.
Well, I think he's live streaming right now as well.
So that would be nice if he goes back in the next video and has the Hellcat, because I know he's going to be visible in his Camry after having all those cars. I know I would be. Nothing wrong with a Camry, but once you drive, you know.
I'm watching somebody else's live stream while I live stream.
Everything that he has,
I should do some from the car as well. I haven't done that yet. I don't do much with my phone. I should probably do that. I usually use my laptop for all this stuff. It's just easier for me. I think phones are kind of a pain in the ass.
Well, actually, my goal every time I leave work is to make it home without getting a ticket. That is my goal. And I don't know if you guys know, but for Christmas I'm driving the 1LE 1,000 miles to Texas, to Austin, Texas. And I was going to try to make the trip in 10 hours, but I don't want to chance it. Plus, I think I'm going to have 2 of my kids following me. So I'm still going to try to do it in like 13 hours, maybe 12 hours, just straight through. And I'm going to be live streaming most of it. Yeah, we do need summer back. It's real hard to come up with car content down here in the wintertime. Be nice to live in Florida.
I told him I'm live streaming while watching his live stream.
Car content all year round.
Oh, we've only got 2 people left in here now.
Do you guys watch Opie and the Hellcat, or you guys
Here, you can hear him.
don't know who he is?
I'm stealing somebody else's
anything
content.
Like that. I've been watching him for a while. Like I said in the previous videos, I love his style, the way he does things in the video, how he's around a bunch of people, and love the drone footage, love the music. I'm not a big, rap lover, but there is some music that I love that is rap music. Yeah, you are? Yeah. I mean, his videos are pretty good. So that's why I watch. Anybody that has kind of the same style as I have, I'm just missing the people and all the money. I usually watch. So you guys watched the video where he said how I became rich? That was kind of interesting. You guys watched the video where he said how I became rich? That was kind of interesting. I didn't know.
We're down to 1 person in here. They're probably not even here. It's probably somebody who's wandered away from their stream. I'll hang out for a few more minutes and see if we get any more people. Just hang tight here. I drug all my crap out into the kitchen here. When I'm done with this, I got to put it all back away. It's not an unusual spot where I do these live streams. So I have everything set up usually where I do it. So right now I'm kind of...
There's a Camaro in front of me. White Camaro.
Just wanted to do some more different today. It's a little extra work. I got to haul all the cords and microphones and camera and computer and all the other stuff back in there, but that's okay. Just tired of doing it in the same spot all the time. Every once in a while, do one out here.
So I eat a whole bag of asparagus at lunch. And I had to take a driver up to the rental car place so he could pick up a rental car to get to his truck. And had to go to the bathroom about 5 times. And each and every time, I kept smelling sulfur. I was like, what the hell? And so when I got back to the office, I asked the guy that I was working with, I said, dude, man, something's wrong with me. was good, but man, if it makes it smell like that, then it's not worth it. Thought I was gonna have to go.
Hey, we have 3 people now.
I've never
We're back to 3. We had a few in here earlier.
but, just
How's it
thought
going
that
out there,
was
guys? Just hanging out. I'm actually watching someone else's live stream while I live stream.
I think he's
Watching the Outlaw SS's live stream. He's live streaming at the moment. He's driving down the road doing it. I need to do some of these down while I'm driving, live streams while I'm driving.
I don't think he's afraid. I think he likes to show off his wealth and stuff like that. Yes, asparagus. Your whiz is going to smell. This Camaro's trying to leave me. I always love it when a V6 Camaro thinks it won't leave me. It's hilarious. Back on me. So after watching his last video, it just I don't know, it didn't seem to feel like a Hogan Hellcat video. Just in the intro and just not a lot of fun.
So this is what I'm writing notes on today. It's a medicine box that I tore open because I forgot to get it ready until I was sitting here. I did have a pen. I didn't have any paper, so I ripped this open and wrote my notes on there. So you guys suggest things for me to watch or check out. I always write them down, or I should always write them down. I should say. Sometimes I usually forget to have anything to write with, and then I get one at the stream and I'm saying, "What was that one guy saying to watch that one thing?" And then I can't remember, and I have to go back and look through the chat. It just makes it easier if I just write it down, and then I can check this stuff out. So you got Valley Racing channel and RT. I want to check out RT Life again. Like I said, I've lost track of his videos for a while. I've seen probably been a while since I watched one of his. See what he's up to.
I got a bunch of slow people in front of me again.
He's driving down the highway, passing cars. I can hear. Can you guys hear his engine? We'll probably go for about an hour. We got a couple more minutes here. Unless we suddenly get an influx of people. We'll probably shut this down here in a few minutes, a couple minutes. Go an hour. Usually do an hour and a half on the Sunday night streams, but usually during the week when I do them, I keep it to about an hour or so. Unless, like I said, we get a ton of people and everybody's talking and having a good time, then we'll let it go however long. Someday I'm going to try to do like a 12-hour one, just no matter how slow it gets, and we'll just hang out and do this for as long as I can take it.
So people have been trying to talk me into getting the Hellcat. Got 11 people watching. Good. I really don't care about the horsepower or anything like that, guys. I just really don't. I would love to get this car about 600, 650. But as far as a Hellcat, it's too much power for me. This freaking truck back here is rubbing its engine at me. So I just rubbed right back. Hellcat, yes. I see you, Joey, 66. What's up, man? I don't know, man. I just think I would be more than a Hellcat. I mean, that's a lot of power for a little old Chevy guy like me. Might end up killing myself or something, you know? That's what I worry about.
All right, guys. I think we'll roll this up for the day. Maybe be back later or something. See if I get called out to work. Thanks for being here to everybody who did come in. We had a few people earlier, and then it kind of died out. But that's kind of expected on these weekday afternoon things. You're just not going to get very many people. But I still like to do it because we usually pick up a couple of new people when I do this. So, different times help with different stuff. I'm going to go finish watching Z Outlaw and his live stream. Take care, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate that. And thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time. I have some videos out really quick for you. Thanks.
Only goes straight. I mean, sure, you can take it out in the mountains. I've seen it done. But